Hello everyone, I'm the Trico1 and welcome back to more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. In the last episode, we started our journey in this new world of Pokemon after being transformed into a Snivy and meeting our friend Cable, who is an Axew. But the main game is gonna be calling us Snivy and Axew because I found it kind of weird in my first Mystery Dungeon series where everyone just called us by a real name while everyone else just said, "Hey, Wigglytuff," or whatnot. In this episode, we are going to be seeing what is in store for us. But first, I do want to go to the main menu because you had a great adventure today. Please rest. No. Discover a Magnagate. Find a dungeon with the outer camera. I think with this setting, I think it was a thing you would like scan like QR codes with your 3DS and it would unlock dungeons. I'm almost 100% sure. Give me a minute here. Round objects in the real world. Oh, it's just real round objects? I mean, I can't do that because, of course, you know. But, yeah, if you want to, like, scan around with your 3DS or, like, a round object, like, this fake Pokeball I got from a random machine on my way home from my vacation a few months, 6 months ago. Wow, night sure comes fast around here, huh? There's nothing at all here. I mean, of course there's not, but, well, I guess we'll just have to camp out for the night. Brr, it's pretty cold, huh? Guess that's the first thing we need to do, is build a house. That's true. If it started raining now, we'd be in a real mess. I like to be able to keep out of the rain and wind at least. Let's think about building a house tomorrow, yeah? Sleep tight, David. Wasn't the first thing on your mind when you bought this piece of land is to have a house be built? Or to rent a hotel? Morning. I came to see how you two were surviving. Did you sleep well last night? Morning, Quagsire. No, not really. It was a little chilly. Turns out it's pretty tough to stay out of the wind when you got no walls. So we're thinking we'd really like to build a house, but we don't know where to start. Well, if it's a house you're after, I think there should be a carpenter or 3 somewhere in Post Town. Huh? Really? If you ask them, they should be able to build you a house. Post Town is just a quick walk from you. Want to check it out? Yeah. Let's go, David. Let's find a carpenter to build us a house. This way. It sure is annoying. Refreshing words that I can't read. This way. Terrorism. A lot of traveling Pokemon come along this highway here. So Post Town was built here as a nice rest stop for all those Pokemon. Post Town is just this way. Let's go check it out. Here we are. This is Post Town. I have to just say this right now. This is unironically probably my favorite town area in the entire series. I don't know, it just looks very cozy. Wow, I expected it to be quieter somehow, but surprisingly lively here, isn't it? This town is quite famous for having the best water, so visiting Pokemon all drink their fill and wash away their fatigue. That's why everyone tends to gather here. There's a lot of shops and things too. That strange box over there is a deposit box. You can deposit your items in Poke there and then take them out later. And there's the general store. You could buy all kinds of items there. There's also the inn and its restaurant and all kinds of places. You should feel free to use any of the shops you like.
What are you doing? You just hit me on purpose, didn't you? That hurt, you oaf.
I would do like a Daffy Duck or Donald Duck impression, but I do not want to destroy my voice.
All I did was brush you with my beak. What's the big deal? You don't go throwing a fit over every little bump.
Whoa, they seem a bit touchy, and none of the other Pokemon even try this step in. Everyone's a bit on edge these days. It seems like the strife between Pokemon just keeps growing worse. From what I'm here, it seems that everyone's nerves are a bit strained. Some Pokemon even think it's because of the spread of mystery dungeons. But who can really say for sure? You're right, relationships between Pokemon are definitely sour these days. More and more Pokemon are only looking out for themselves. Did you see how no one even tried to stop that fight just now? There's just no trust between Pokemon. I wish everyone would be friendlier, but the world does seem a bit dark these days. Though I wish it weren't. Well, never mind all then. You two needed a carpenter, right? I'll go have a look around. While I do that, you two can check out the town. Alright, thanks, Quagsire. Yo, it's real life, where no one can get along. Whenever you're in Post Town or in Paradise, you'll be able to save a record of your adventure from the X menu. When you do just that, just open the menu and save. Why did this take this many games to make the save function just in your menu? Seriously. Why? It seems so easy to do, and they just made it to where it was always a bed. I mean, to be fair, in those games, like, you could just run across the map in like 5 seconds to be able to save, but it's just such a convenience not having to do that.
Welcome to the Kecleon shop. How can I help you?
Yeah, the one big downgrade about this game as well, they got rid of Kecleon, the purple Kecleon anomaly. So, there was a new item added. We don't see it yet, but the Reviver Seed reminds me of this. There is a new item called Tiny Reviver Seed. This was a necessary change, and I'm glad they did it. Essentially, it's just a revive. It'll revive you, but not heal any of your PP. It is so cheap. It's like, I think only like 100 or 400. It's cheap, and it's so nice that they made at least a nerfed version of the Reviver Seed without getting rid of the Reviver Seed. Health Orbs will prevent status conditions and prevent your power from going down. Cherry Berries heal paralysis. They also sell TMs, but we won't be able to buy any of these TMs for a hot minute. Hornberries, Pecha Berries, heal status. All power-up orange sharply boost the attack and special attack of your party. So yeah, Kecleon now just kind of sells everything. Over here we have Sincere.
This is the gift shop. Here, I make gifts just how my customer likes them. But right now, I'm out of material for wrapping paper, so I can't open up shop. I'm sure I'll open up again later. So sorry, but could you wait until then?
I believe this is more of an online thing than anything else. You could send gifts. Oh, oops. I'll just talk about it right now. You can send gifts, I believe, online later on to other players that are in your friends list on your 3DS. But we won't really get good use out of that because the 3DS online feature is disabled anyways. So anyways, Mewtwo, good timing. Those two timber over there are the carpenter's apprentices. You should ask them about your house. Lads, where's your master? What? Oh, master? Do you mean the boss? If you're looking for the boss, he's inside. Your boss is the carpenter, right? We wanted to build a house. Could you take us to meet your boss? We certainly can. Come on then. Don't dawdle or nothing. Looks good. Good luck with the carpenter. I'll be waiting out here. Yeah, thanks. So where's your boss? What? Is that him? What are you talking about? That ain't the boss. In what world does that look like a carpenter, huh? That over there's Swan. She owns this place. She's in charge. You'll see our boss just over there. That's our boss, GURDURR. GURDURR! Anyways, listen up. The boss has a bit of a vicious temper. Mind your manners. GURDURR! What? What do you two want? Hey, boss. See, these folks here. Hey, what's this? You got some kind of job for me? Yeah, we want to build a house. I think we could do it. But we need a carpenter. We heard you were a carpenter, so that's why we're here. We would of course be paying you for your help. We really need a place to live. Please, won't you help us build our home? So, what do you think, boss? Boss? GURDURR! Alright, I'll do it. Really? Yeah, really. I am a carpenter, ain't I? We craftsmen stick to our word. Thank you. Alright, David. We're gonna build a house. We're gonna need Poke to build a house, right? We don't have any yet, but we're gonna work hard to save up some. Nah, don't need any Poke. I want you to bring me something else instead. There's this place nearby called Stony Cave. Go all the way to the deepest part and get me some gems you find there. Gems? Yeah, that's right. They're blue stones. Got it? We're gonna need materials to build you that house. I'll need those blue gems to swap for building supplies at the lumber yard. You'll spot the gems if you go far enough into Stony Cave. Let me see. Yeah, about 5 little ones should do it, I say. If you go and get me some gems, I can trade them for whatever you need. Then we can build your little house. Alright. Alright, we just need to get you 5 blue gems, right? Let's go, David. Thanks, GURDURR. Thanks, Timber. How'd it go? Things are looking up. The carpenter accepted our offer. If we just go to Stony Cave and get him the gems he wants, he'll help build us a house. Sounds peachy. You can reach Stony Cave from a crossroads up ahead. Great, then we'll be off at once. Huh, Timber? What is it? Was there something you need to tell us? No, it's nothing. Yeah, forget it. Just go and get those gems already. We will, thanks. We'll be back in no time. You can reach Stony Cave from this here crossroads. There's only one thing to remember. I think you already know it, but Stony Cave is mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon? I keep hearing those words, but mysterious things always happen in areas like this. Every time you go into one, its layout will probably change, or an underground passage will lead someplace you would never expect. But there are sure to be adventures waiting for you in those kinds of mysterious places. That was the idea that made me want to buy land here. It sure does sound fun when you put it like that. Sometimes you can find rare treasure, and then everything comes up roses. And then out of nowhere, you might get viciously attacked by wild Pokemon. They're very dangerous places, so be careful. I see. This job may not be quite as easy as I thought. Again, building a house isn't easy either. Might as well try your best. Oh my god, I need to dust the hell out of my computer at some point. You know, Quagsire, you do fully understand the danger that we're about to face, right? Don't you think you could summon up a bit more genuine concern? Nope, never bothered to be concerned about anything in my life. Why start now? And besides, I somehow get a feeling that, hey, you two can make it through anything together. It's rather reassuring, even if it's based on absolutely nothing at all. Honestly, Quagsire, you are just, well, we do want to have a house, so we just gotta try anyway. David, before we head out, let's make sure we know what we're doing. GURDURR wants us to go all the way into the Stony Cave and get 5 blue gems. That's what he said, right? Alright then, let's go! We're definitely gonna get some of those blue gems and build ourselves a house. Where would you like to go? Stony Cave! Because I think I actually could get through this within a time limit. Alright, let's go. We're gonna get those blue gems. Some moves can hit enemies who are far away. Enemies will use these too, so don't let your guard down. If you want to find out the range of one of your moves, press X open menu, then choose the move you want to check. When the moves list, information about it will appear in the upper right corner. So yeah, it will essentially just say like if its range is good. Well, that was useful. Thanks, Cable. Oh, yeah. You are a pain. Thankfully, moves work a bit differently in Mystery Dungeon, where, like, it's not exactly very effectiveness. Like, I mean, look at our HP. We have way more HP than a level Snivy should ever have. It does try to balance it out very well. I just realized the stairs are right up there. Where am I going? No HP. Okay, there. Yeah, the stairs sometimes just blend in with the area. If you don't move, neither will any enemies in the area. This means you have plenty of time to think about your next action. Oh, thank goodness this wasn't Gen 7 where they buffed that move. Poor Gothita. Hey, level 8. We went up by 3, attack went up by 2, defense went up by 2, special attack went up by 2, special defense went up by 2. And hey, you leveled up too. There's no wonder, child, if your stats have been lowered by moves such as Growl or Child. Stepping on this will struggle to normal. But watch out, any raised stats will also be returned to normal. So yeah, kind of be very careful with those as well, because it's a double-edged sword of, oh, if I have buff stats, I'll lose them as well. I think they changed it in this game where your stat buffs will actually just stay. I keep instinctively hitting pursuit first. Ooh, a blast seed! Eat a blast seed and you will attack in the direction you're facing by spitting fire. You can also throw them at enemies where they will explode and cause damage. I always like the good old blast seed. Oh, that's a heal seed. That's pretty much a full heal. That could be you. It was you. Yep. Oh, I don't know why I'm so tired today. Like, honestly, I don't. You can decide what moves you don't want your party members to use. Yeah, I was kind of waiting to go. Yeah. So, Exeter keeps on spamming focus energy when it's not going to do anything. I'm turning off that because I don't really need you using it. Need you to use more of your attacking moves, my friend. This is new. This is a door. I believe these were in the first two games. In fact, they were. But they functioned a little differently in those, where it would be evolution items. These are just really rare items from what I know. Evolution stones are obtained a bit differently, if I remember. You need a red key, which I believe you can either get from a shop or from a treasure chest. Poke works as money in this world. You can use it to buy things at the shop. Still always getting confused with the buttons because I've been so used for so many years playing with X and Y and B and A being swapped. And now that I'm playing with other and not playing on a Switch, it's just very strange. It's something that'll be good in the long run because I do a lot of games on the Switch and soon the Switch 2. Which part of me does hope that this controller will be able to be used on the Switch 2. But if not, I have those new Joy-Cons they're coming out with, which will probably be really good if they don't have any issues, hopefully. That's also the reason why I never really did buy Joy-Cons, because I was like, the whole looming thing of a Switch 2, I didn't want to like get Joy-Cons just for them to be useless. Anyways, yeah, we come pretty far in. Hey, over there! Something shiny! Come on, David! Look! These must be the blue gems! These have got to be the gems Girder was talking about. This does seem to be at the end of the cave, after all. Looks like all we need to do is bring some of these stones back with us, huh? Yeah, let's pick some out and head back, why don't we? Nice. I got 5 here. David, let's hurry back to town. Once we do, we'll have Girder get started on our house. Shall we just pick up extra stones just in case? Successfully made it through the stony cave. And we're going to end off the episode right here. So, next time, we're going to have Girder hopefully build us the house that he promised us now that we have the stones. So, thank you all for watching. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!